And Dave Becky said Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with.
What's good, everybody? We have another Monique interview.
Keepers.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart. I do his podcast.
Yes.
Let's
And
just
I want
listen.
y'all to re-listen to the podcast so you can hear it for yourself. When he first comes on, he says, "You're like my mother."
Hold up. I'm going to fast forward it because, you know, she could definitely build up a story. Shout out to Monique, but shit.
"You're like my aunt. You're like my sister." Okay? Then we do the podcast. We speak about the Tyler Perry situation. Oprah Winfrey, he said, "I don't really know Oprah, but I'm going to reach out to Tyler." Appreciate that. Kevin kept his word. He reached out to Tyler Perry. Kevin Hart called me back about maybe a week or so later. He said, "Mo, I talked to Tyler. He said he don't want to revisit it. He said, but I tell you what, let's move past that, Mo. Let's just move past that and let's just do great things. So whatever."
That's what Kevin said.
I want you to hear me, Kevin Hart. Let's move past that, Mo.
Let's
do
listen.
some great things together. Don't even worry about it. Whatever y'all want to do.
He didn't keep his
I will
word.
with
Let's
you.
listen.
I'll executive produce with you. You just let me know what you want to do. Now, let me say that before we go any further because I want to make sure I give Kevin Hart his proper credit. When my family was up against the wall, Kevin Hart wrote us a check and said, "Here you go." We're forever grateful for that. When we were able to give it back, we said, "Brother, we appreciate you with some interest on top because I don't ever want nobody to think
Feel like they
me and my
gave
husband." So I want to make sure I put that.
So she gave Kevin Hart some money and she put back interest on it when she gave it back. So damn.
Out there. That brother really helped us out when we needed to be helped out. Then when he came back with, "I got you," I didn't ask Kevin Hart to do anything. He said, "I'll executive produce, I'll partner with you." I said, "Good shit, Kevin," because we're in a deal with Endemol and we're trying to get our talk show back. Mo, whatever it is, I got you. Now, Kevin Hart is one of the biggest entertainers right now in the world, right? And was then. We got off the phone with Kevin Hart. We called Endemol immediately and said, Kevin Hart said, whatever we want to do, he got us. He's going to partner, executive produce. They was like, "Oh, this is incredible," because when you put Kevin Hart's name on it, you already know what it is.
Correct.
It's a
2 weeks
banger,
go by.
supposedly.
We get a call from Endemol. Endemol says, "We just got a call from Kevin Hart's manager, Dave Becky." And Dave Becky said, "Kevin doesn't want anything to do with Monique. So whatever she told y'all, he doesn't want to do anything with her, nothing.
So,
you know, he doesn't want any kind of relationship with Monique."
So what changed between the 2 weeks and when, and plus he gave you a check, you gave the money back, then said he would partner with you, executive produce, whatever you need, Mo, hey, we got you. So what transpired, or what do you think transpired between then, that 2 week period?
Well, soon as we got off the phone and they told us what Kevin's manager, David Becky, said, I called Kevin Hart immediately. I said, "Hey, baby."
Okay, let's listen.
We just got off the phone with Endemol, and they said Dave Becky called them up and said, "You don't want anything to do with me." He said, "Mo, that's a miscommunication. I can tell you right now." I said, "Wait a minute. Are you okay though with this white man calling them up?
Really?
Getting in between our relationship?"
You see, Kevin already was lying quick.
Something you said. He said, "Mo, that's a miscommunication, and we're gonna talk Tuesday. Don't worry about it. I'm telling you right now, it's a miscommunication." That was 2 years ago. If you talk to him, I'll talk to him. I've never.
Let's pause it right there. 2 years ago, you see how Kevin Hart is. You see how he said, "Oh, I got you, I got you, I got you." You see those people that really be in your face, that be telling you, "I will do anything for you. Trust me, we can do this, we can do that." Man, get them people out your face. Those people are the fakest people ever. Those people just talk a lot, but they don't do a lot. We already know Kevin Hart is only in his position because he had to do some things that most people would not do to sell out. And so, man, this is disgusting to see how he sold her out, try to make her really believe he got her. It's just such a selfish game, bro.
Talk back to Kevin Hart again.
2 years ago.
So that's what we're faced with. When you allow somebody to come in between a relationship with a woman that you said, "I'm like your mother," you said, "I'm like these things," I didn't ask you for that. So everything that baby was saying sitting here, everything he was saying was on the up and up, because when you hear people say, "Get the anger out your heart," oh man, no one's saying he's lying. No one ever said I was lying. It's so easy to discount and devalue because of what we look like.
Right.
However, when it comes to Tyler Perry, I will not allow you to discount or devalue because that is your voice on that audio. Remember on Good Times when Penny's mother was whooping up on her and she had recorded it? That's you on tape. So how does it go from you saying you're going to give me an apology to now I owe you an apology?
But what do you want an apology for?
What could I possibly owe you an apology for when you've admitted? See, when Lee Daniels says to me, because Cookie from the show Empire, I was offered that role. Now Taraji tore it up, baby. Listen here. However, I was offered that. Then Felita called me back and say, "Baby girl, they said you're too difficult to work with." But you hear on the audio that a man told David Talbot I was difficult to work with. Do you see how that cost my family?
Yes.
And with no accountability, because, oh, it's the great Tyler Perry? No, you've got to be accountable for that. Oprah Winfrey, you've got to be accountable for the things you've done with my family. You've got to be accountable for that.
Is there any relationship between you and Tyler and Oprah currently?
No. When we have our juggernauts, Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Steve Harvey, Kevin Hart, these are our juggernauts of our community. These are the people that our babies say, when I grow up, I want to be that.
Yes.
I want to be like that.
We don't gotta call them our community. That's my problem too, is because it's like they ain't part of shit. Because these people are the most wicked people in the with the color of black on them, with the color of melanated type of skin on them. These people are sick and they're not a part of our community. Same for the people that are rapists, same for the people that are drug dealers, same for the people that are thieves. They will burn in hell. And they're not a part of our community until they want to turn towards God. They're not a part of shit. And if anything, we want to cast them out of society so that they can stop polluting society, so that many of our youngins will not want to be like them. They should burn in hell. And I want to see it. Well, no, not really. But I want to see them suffer for all the stuff that they put, all the deception to all the people of this world. Deceiving, y'all think it's nothing big, but it's something huge. If you get deceived, you feel like a fucking fool. You ever have somebody lie to you in a whole ass relationship? Now you felt like you been bamboozled. You like, man, who the fuck I been with this whole time? That's exactly the same feeling.
So we have to call those people to the Met and say, listen, what are you teaching our babies? You're feeding poison because you're showing them your private jet. I'm going to show you my mansion. I'm going to show you my fancy cars. But my character is shot and I'm bankrupt.
Thank you.
I got a lot of money in my bank. It's more zeros than some of them than we can imagine. But their character, they are bankrupt.
Character
Those
sucks.
are bankrupt people.
Thank you.
So everybody that Kat sat right here and told you about, I can't wait to see your next interviews with those people.
Exactly.
They ain't coming on now, Mo.
Invite them.
I have.
They're not going to do it.
Well, look, I've already done Steve. I have a relationship with Steve.
Do him again. Do him again. And I'm going to say this.
I'm trying to get Oprah and Tyler, though.
Baby, we got him. Y'all come on, stop playing.
They ain't coming on, Mo, thanks to you.
You know how, and I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm going to say it because I appreciate you as a black man and what you're doing.
Thank you.
If you are my friend, and someone says to me, Monique, Shannon Sharp wronged me, and you my friend,
Yeah,
I'm going to call my friend.
You can come to me.
And I'm going to say, hey, is what they saying true? And if you get to him and hawing, I'm going to tell you, till you fix it, you and I can't talk. Because if you'll do them that way, it'll be a matter of time before you do it to me. So if Steve Harvey is your friend,
That's true.
you call your friend up and you ask him, is what our sister saying right, man? Because if it is, we can't do that to her. If that's our sister. See, it took a transgender named T.S. Madison. It was a guy named Jamaica Carter. Jamaica Carter and our mutual friend. Jamaica Carter and our friends. T.S. Madison was a mutual friend. So Jamaica called me and said, would you mind doing T.S. Madison's show? I go do T.S. Madison's show. When I tell T.S. Madison when the camera cuts, I said, listen, your friend is wrong. She said, Monique Lee Daniels is my friend. I said, then you need to call your friend and tell him to fix this shit. She said, I will. Within a couple of days, who did I get a call from? Lee Daniels. See, that's a friend. That's a true friend that's saying, I love you so much that I want to make sure that's not on your heart or your conscience. Let's fix it. Let's make it right. So when people ask Lee now, when we did the deliverance together, how was it to work with Monique?
I mean, she right. But my only problem is, why would you do a show with a transgender? An airbender. That's my only thing. Is like, see, that's why I said, like, Monique is, you can tell, like, just like with Kat, what I said, they say a lot of great things, but they're not. They're not being 100%. If it was that, if she has such a problem with Steve Harvey, Oprah, and all these people, then why don't you get the fuck out of Hollywood? Literally. When you know how dirty this game is, you're not gonna, if she's trying to attack these so-called higher-ups that are not even the higher-ups, there's other people that's above them, she is playing a difficult game. It's not impossible. I mean, I don't know if she really believes in the Lord and really, because then it's not impossible. But when you don't have God, then you just pretty much going out there. It's just, you trying to start a war almost. So, I mean, if that's her goal, cool. But personally, she just need to stay out of Hollywood. Why would you try to work with, non-believers? Like she said, their mindset is a zero in the bank account. They got all the millions, but their mindset sucks. Their character sucks. So I don't believe Monique should just keep on hanging out with these people, trying to work with them, trying to get a deal after she's seen their true colors. Like, that should already tell you, like, oh, okay, yeah, they fake. But we gonna have to move on from it, because this fake shit, it only lasts for so long. And I'm not gonna be around it. But I don't know Monique's angle. I think she just wants to come in here, spread what she been through. Other than that, it's not really else she trying to do.